All right, everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Fuzzleworth. We're going to be doing MLB The Show 25 content all year long. Glad to see you guys here. It's the official full launch for MLB 25 The Show, and we're going to start our first no money spent episode. Going into the first things you need to do when you log in to MLB Show 25 and go into Diamond Dynasty for the first time. So we're at the main menu. We're going to go ahead and go into Diamond Dynasty. All right, so here we are into the main menu here. We're going to go into programs, and the first program that I would recommend everybody start with is we're going to go to assorted programs. We're going to go to pipeline. Okay, you can see I've already completed it. I had early access, so I've kind of grinded this ahead of everybody else that's going to maybe starting for the first time tonight. But that's so I can kind of show you the best things you can do, the best ways to approach this, and you guys don't have to waste any time. So, like I said, I've already completed this program, but what I want you guys to do when you come in here is do the moments, okay? Go through, okay? There's 8 different moments in here. You can see asking you to do different tasks. We're very familiar with this if you've played MLB The Show before, but if you haven't, basically you just enter into the moment and you're going to have a certain task that you need to complete in that moment. But we're going to go through and we're going to complete all these moments, okay? That's going to give you a total of 32 points for this program, and as you can see, right off the rip, that's going to get you 3 of these cards, okay? And these are really great cards to start off with. You start off with this card right here, all right? Churio, okay? Switch hitter, outfielder, very decent stats, okay? Go through, you're going to get a starting pitcher right here, okay? Christian Moore, this is a really good card, right-handed bat, second base, third base, and outfield, okay? So you can go through and do that, okay? Just complete these moments, okay? Then you can add these guys to your roster, okay? The next thing that I would recommend that everybody does once you've completed that, go into Team Affinity, okay? And Team Affinity here, you can see this is the new setup for this year, okay? It's by individual teams. So, of course, as always, you can go in and do your favorite team. Like for me, it's the Yankees, so I started that one off first. Okay, and as you can see, I've already progressed pretty far through there. There's a Babe Ruth, I already got him. But let's back out for a second. The key to this is again, just playing some moments that will get you cards that can play right away on your squad and get you grinding, okay? So with that in mind, once you've completed what you want to do with your first team as far as the moment and get your first card towards the affinity program for your favorite team, here are the top cards. I'm going to tell you that you just have to play one moment to get, and these are cards that are they're going to help you quite a bit. They're really the best silvers. They're kind of beast silvers that you can use at the beginning to rack up some stats. And the first place we're going to start is with the Red Sox. Okay, you go in here. You're going to play one moment, just pitch one inning, and that is going to unlock the first card in this program, and that's Joe Kelly. He's a closing pitcher, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at his card. We're going to go in here. He's got a good pitch mix. He's got decent per nines. Okay, this is going to be a card I've used him a ton already. It's going to be a really helpful card for you. There are not a lot of good relief pitching in the game to start. This is a very solid card. Okay, the next one we're going to go to is the Astros, and this is going to be for a bat. Okay, complete one moment. Okay, tally one hit and seal a base, and you are going to get Jordan Alvarez. And let's take a look at this card. Okay, this is one of the best silvers in the Team Affinity Moments program. By completing just one moment, you're going to get this card. Okay, he's an awesome card. Just don't play him in the outfield. Use him as a DH because his fielding is atrocious. But other than that, this is probably the best card of the silvers that are offered in the moments that you can complete for the Team Affinity. All right, and from there, the next card that I would recommend is you're going to go to the Seattle Team Affinity. Okay, complete one moment here. You're going to get 5,000 points, and the card you're going to unlock is Randy Johnson. Okay, Flamethrower, great card to have at the very beginning of Diamond Dynasty. Okay, you're going to use this card a ton. Pretty decent per nines there. He's going to work for you and get you playing, get you going. Okay. Next card, we're going to move over to the National League and we're going to go to the Brewers. All right, so for the Brewers, complete the moment here, pitching 1 inning, strike out 3 batters. That is going to get you this card, which is the Eric Gagne card. Very solid closing pitcher card. Okay. You can use this one, like I said, relief pitching. Your bullpen's going to be in rough shape to begin the start of the Diamond Dynasty season. This is a great card to pick up. Okay. And then the last one that I would recommend is going to be going to St. Louis Cardinals and do the first moment in here. And that will unlock a Bob Gibson card. Okay. Silver, not great per nines, but a good pitch mix again. Um, he throws a good fastball. I would definitely recommend this card. That's going to kind of get you started. From there, I mean, realistically, if you want to, you can play each one of the moments for every single team and then just kind of fill in your team as you feel needed. Those silvers will play, okay? Those silvers will go for the beginning of your Diamond Dynasty journey, okay? But like I said, those are the ones I would highly recommend. Once you've done those and gotten those cards, okay, assemble a team with a mix of the cards you already have and some of these key players that I mentioned, all right? And then the next part that you're going to want to go into is you're going to want to then move on and go to, I would recommend either starting Conquest, all right? Go into the Conquest map. I would recommend, if you want to, if you want to do these easier ones to start, not a lot of rewards for these. What I'm going to tell you is going to be your best bets is doing the Cactus Conquest. I did the US map. I always do that one first. As you can see, I've already completed it, and I'll be moving on to the Cactus one very soon and completing that. But your rewards, you will get a lot of gold cards, a lot of packs, and hidden rewards. And you can play it on rookie difficulty if you want to make it easier since you don't have that strong of a team. But with those cards that I mentioned, you're going to have some pretty solid cards to start. And then the next thing that I would recommend is I would recommend going into the starter showdown. So if you go to showdown and go to the starter showdown, that'll give you a great kickstart on the starter program. Not a lot of great cards in the starter program. We'll look at that in a minute. But it'll at least get you going and get enough points to get some of the cards that are in there, and you can add those to your squad. Also, the spring breakout. I would highly recommend doing that showdown. You don't need a team to do showdown. You just go in there, draft your players, and then you'll be able to earn rewards and points in the programs, which will unlock cards for you and help you with your team. So, speaking of programs, so the ones I hadn't mentioned yet, we talked about doing the very first thing you do is the pipeline starter program, but we also have spring breakout and starter. I would tell you, like I said before, pipeline first, go out, do some grinding, come back, and then worry about doing these. The spring breakout takes a little bit longer. If you do the showdown, you'll get a nice jump on that. It'll give you 20 points into the program, and then you can do some moments, grind that, and you can get pretty far, and then you're going to unlock some of these gold cards. So, for now, that is really what I would recommend. Once you start doing that and moving through and playing and getting your squad up a little bit, you'll be able to unlock some of the other rewards in the other programs. Another note, the last thing that I would do in this list is I would go to Diamond Quest. And I would definitely do this once you've built a squad that you feel comfortable with, that you feel like you can at least have a strong team to compete in all-star difficulty. Okay. Um, Ultimately, these are really easy challenges, but you do need some kind of a team. It will be using your roster of players. Um, it's a mix of moments with your players and showdown moments with your cards, but the rewards are outstanding. Definitely do this as one of the last things you do before you start jumping online and doing that type of thing. But for now, that's going to wrap up the video, everybody. I really appreciate you guys watching the video. Like I said, we're going to be putting out content all through MLB The Show 25. So I really appreciate you coming by, taking a look at the video. I hope it helped. Please remember, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Other than that, we'll see you next time.